They're set now as Cavallo Red goes in. Tack goes boom. Went up into the air. It steadies once more. They stand well. Looks a good line. Ready? No. Tack goes boom again, shuffling around in its stall. They're off. Caught them on this occasion where King Cartel had won the start over Urquhart's Bluff and Strictly Cash, and speeding across Saul OK. He wants to lead on Saul OK, and he's getting there gradually, although King Cartel kicks up to hold. King Cartel leads Saul OK. Urquhart's Bluff beaten for speed early, drop behind them now to be third. Strictly Cash back to fourth, then Lieutenant Dunbar being followed over on the outside next of all by Snip of Gossip. They're followed after a length and a half. Wembanyama down on the inside of Cavallo Red. They've gone out hard and fast here. Across Generations well back. Then Tack goes boom. And back last of all, Playing Quest. Towards the home turn they head by the 500. King Cartel now extends the lead to 2. Saul OK ridden along. It's on the outside of Urquhart's Bluff, saving ground in on the rails with the cutaway in front of it on straightening. Over on the outside next of all as they turn for home, Snip of Gossip balancing up at the 350 now. Cavallo Red, it starts to warm to the task as well, but Snip of Gossip went to King Cartel. King Cartel, Snip of Gossip, Cavallo Red keeps coming. Further back behind them, here's Wembanyama running on. It's Snip of Gossip though, breaking away from Cavallo Red. Wembanyama coming late, but it's Snip of Gossip. Snip of Gossip first up at odds wins it. 3/4 Wembanyama, Cavallo Red another minor placing it. And then across Generations, Urquhart's Bluff, Saul OK. It weakened right out of contention after working hard for the lead. Dropping out of it also in the final stages, King Cartel. Tack goes boom. Strictly Cash. It also didn't handle the frenetic speed. Well back in the field when they pull up his Playing Quest. And Lieutenant Dunbar, putting in a disappointing first up performance, had found itself back there last. Well, it's Snip of Gossip that gets home here first up. Kesh Duran for Fenella Martin, number 11. 31 into 20. Some specking off its recent trial, and has returned in good order, beating Wembanyama. Cavallo Red looming, but then giving it away, and had to be content with yet another minor placing. 8 across Generations resuming, finishing fourth. 11, 5, 2 and 8. Saul OK hunted out of the gates and had nothing left in the straight. Dropped out. King Cartel led them, kicked up and held. Saul OK didn't help. King Cartel dropped out as well. Playing Quest never likely. Urquhart's Bluff there made no impact late. Lieutenant Dunbar dropped right out to finish a long way from them. Snip of Gossip first up for Fenella Martin by Snippered Son from Cleverdora. For Fenella Martin, JD, Mrs. CJ Martin, G. Beale and Mrs. M. Kitely. And ridden to victory by Kesh Duran over 5 Wembanyama, the Dundeel gelding. Brad Parnham had his second run back in, building in this preparation for trainer Mac Hall. Cavallo Red by So You Think from Princess Rouge. Willie Pike for Team Casey. Okay, margins there were 3/4, 1 3/4 in 112.38, 112.38, 37.61 is the sectional time for race number 5. Okay, let's take a look at race 6, the Western Race Picks Handicap, 1300. The fillies and mares to run here. Miss Wall Street comes out there. Perfect Sister comes out as well. Miss Wall Street to Bunbury tomorrow. Perfect Sister to Belmont here on Saturday. 4:52 post time. We'll go back downstairs now, and a little bit of a surprise result there coming, I guess, in what was an open affair. Race 5 on the card. Lockie?
Thanks, Darren. A few punters will be on very good terms with themselves. 30 to 1 into $20, Snip of Gossip late, and he gets the job done for Jeff and Fenella Martin. And Jeff Martin joins you now. Jeff, congratulations on the win. I'm sure you were really happy with the way that he trialled in recent times, because God's Rapture is a nice filly for Ted Martinovich, but Snip of Gossip, it looks like he's come back in really good order.
Yeah, he has. He trialled up. We were going to trial him again on Monday, but he trialled nice, and we said, oh, well, we'll give him a run here, and and then probably head to 2J, but he's not going there now.
He's always been a horse that seems to do his best work when he eventually stretches out to a mile. Did you come into today with any degree of confidence that he could run a race fresh?
With the lightweight and let him roll when they took him on, so he just sat. Keshaw did a huge job to make him sit because otherwise he wants to lead, and then he kicked enough to hold him off.
Can you make it a double with Just Adora Bell? She looks incredibly well placed back to a Class 3 for the fillies and mares.
We're hoping. It's wet enough on the tracks, wet enough for it. So, Troy's got commitments with another horse, so Lucky's on. So, yeah, we'll see what happens.
He is hoping that we're talking again in half an hour's time. Well done here.
Thank you.
There's Jeff Martin after the win of Snip of Gossip, and here's Keshaw Duran.
Keshaw joins us now. Keshaw, looking back through the form guide, looks like you've never ridden this horse before.
Oh yeah, I never rode this horse before, but probably Stephen Parnham have a ride on this race, but probably he rides a horse before, but I asked him some advice with this horse and he said it's a beautiful ride, everything perfect. Just he jumped nice through and have a good speed, but just let the horse was happy and yeah, it's pretty good.
Looks like the speed was on out there.
Yeah, the speed was on earlier, and then like when I come back, my horse was nice and settled, and midfield, he was traveling really good, and the horse I followed probably he was under pressure a little bit, and I saw like I was traveling really good, and I saw like I have to take off. Like my horse was traveling really good. I said I should go, and then when I asked the sprint, he gave me a good kick.
And probably better over further as well.
Yes, yeah. She need a 1600 meter horse, but pretty good.
Nice result. Well done.
I have to say thanks to the team, Philina and all the team. He worked very hard, and credit for them.
And you rewarded him with a beautiful ride. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Keshaw Duran. He combines with Jeff and Fenella Martin and Snip of Gossip. 30 to 1 into $20 late in betting, and he returns as a winner to take out the MCA Polytrack Handicap.